All right, this is One Last Midnight, back with another episode of Astroneer, and here I am at the Byte farm with one of the Billion Byte boys. Ron, how's it been going? I see you guys hit, as of today, let me just bring this up really fast. You guys have 269 million with a rate of roughly 30-ish thousand bytes per minute. How have you been faring on this epic challenge that you've got of getting to 1 billion bytes?
So we have hit a couple of challenges. Some we knew about, some we found out about after we got going. The one that we knew about was the fact that the plants do not grow if you're not nearby. And in my case, I've got 6 growing areas, and I tried to keep them relatively close together, but needing enough room to put all of the hardware in to do the processing. So that one we knew about. But what that also means is when a player logs out, right, their plot will shut down because their plants aren't growing. So one of the things we've been doing is allowing players to stay on and stay in, keep their characters near their base, or on their base, or near their farm, I should say, so that things can continue to work. So we've been able to sustain between 20 and 50,000 bytes an hour for pretty much the last 10 days, or since we started this, which was, I think, a week ago yesterday. So I guess 8 days. But the other thing that we found out is as people built up their bases, we noted that the arms started slowing down. So if you look at the auto arms, you'll notice they will turn around quickly, pick up something, well, think about it a minute, then pick it up, and then turn back around, think about it, and then put it down. So whereas normally the arms would process an item once every 3 seconds, it's taken about 10 seconds when everyone's in and running, when everyone has their system going.
Is that just the total number of auto arms that are running at any given point in time?
I believe it is, because if we did a test where we moved 10 items so that the math would be easy, because we don't do math here, right? So we moved 10 items and timed how long it took, and then of course that told us the number of seconds. With everyone's farm turned off, right, we were moving things at about 3.1 seconds per item. With everything turned on, it was over 9 and sometimes hitting 10 seconds. So truly, we would see it slow down, and it was not a cliff that we went over. It would slow down a bit at a time as the number of arms got busy. I think we have about 350 arms in the game right now.
All right. Well, I'm flying over everybody's deal here and seeing some pretty intricate looking designs on everybody's base. I know not everybody's in right now, so this whole thing is not running at full blast, but yeah, definitely pretty impressive work that you guys have done and set up. When are you guys projected to be able to finish this?
If everyone was in for 8 or 10 hours a day, and I don't mean actively doing something, but just if their bases were running for 8 or 10 hours a day, we should finish up in probably another week and a half. My expectation is it has taken us a week roughly to get to 250, and I would expect us to be at 500,000 in probably another 3 or 4 days if things go well.
Yeah, I'm looking at Hull's chart, which hasn't been updated for a couple days yet. I think it's 3 days since he posted an update on his chart. And of course, the numbers have changed significantly in the time in which he last posted. The time he last posted, which was 3 days ago, you guys were at 170 million. And now you're ramping up to what, almost 100 million above that, right? So you're to almost 270 million right now. So I mean, that's huge growth in 3 days.
Right. One of the things that's happening is I think everyone is still expanding their base. I added another 20. I added 20 research chambers yesterday. So that 20 research chambers is now running full time. So I have a total, I think, of 82 research chambers running on my plot. Zen Site is doing a major expansion to where he's adding additional ones. So is Wolf. Wolf is adding additional platforms, I think 16 at a time. So, we're scaling up, but we are also noting that there is a performance impact as we add these additional arms. So people are modifying how they scale up to try to minimize the number of arms they're using.
All right. Well, I just wanted to touch base with you guys to see how you guys were doing. I'm beyond impressed with how you guys are setting this all up. Do you guys have any fear that this event is gonna be over? You said in a week, right? An event lasts until the end of this October something? How long does the event last for? I'm worried that you're gonna run out of seeds and squashes.
Yeah, we are concerned that not so much for the event ending, but just running out of easy to get seeds, right? We have literally in testing gone through a lot of seeds. But one of the things I'm doing and the other guys are doing also is we're really ramping up our seed recovery. And we're coming up with methods and procedures for how to garden such that you don't lose seeds. One of the things that happens is if a seed lands directly upside down, it will not plant. So if you don't pick up that seed, it will disappear. So we have timing on the arms to go in and look for seeds that didn't plant, pull them out and store them so that the astronaut can just walk up, grab the seed and plant it again. The other thing I've done is I do have a seed replanting system, but it's a bit awkward and difficult to manage, in the sense that if I pull a seed out, I have a method of triggering a new seed to get planted. It's very difficult because we don't have a mechanism within the game to actually plant a seed or to have an auto arm put something down and let go, right? It wants to store it. So
right.
We're working on that.
And the plants it's a 1-for-1, right? So it's one seed, one plant, and getting a return of one seed.
Right.
Right. So
one sample and one seed when you harvest.
Right. So setting up a farm just to create seeds is impossible. It's not going to work.
Yeah, I almost wish that, we got a piece of Astronium at random every now and then. It would be nice if instead of Astronium, we got an extra seed.
Yeah, one extra seed, right.
But it may be intentional. But if they did that, it would allow us to continue farming year round and not just during the limited time events.
All right. Well, I want to wrap this up. Ron, thanks for taking the time to explain and show off what you guys are what you're doing now. I'm, like I said, beyond impressed that you guys are sitting at almost 270 million bytes. I don't know what you're going to spend this on, but, enjoy. Enjoy all your bytes, man.
Thank you, Midnight.
All right. Well, if you guys haven't already, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Would love to have you in the community. If you want to follow me on any of my social media, you can find the links in the description below. And make sure to hit that notification bell. That way you know when I go live and when I post new videos. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.